Alright, this is a late edit, but this was a shelving unit my wife bought from Ikea. She brought like 4 of them for the attic for all the Christmas decorations and all that we store up there. They are really sturdy, so this is the video. You know, anything you get from Ikea comes in a ton of boxes, period. So the shelving unit does have 3 or 4 boxes, but they're all labeled very well. And they got the little packages that come with them that clip everything together. So I'm going to show you how they all go together. Alright, this is what the finished product looks like. It's pretty sturdy. Here's the 4 legs right here. These 4 legs are what supports the whole shelving unit. And each box has the instructions that we don't need and the little clips that they come with. Those are the little clips that hold all the intersections together. So you got to kind of lay them out. I didn't know what these square clips were for, but if you fold them in half, they clip on and then you screw them together, and that's where your cross brackets are going to go to. So it is pretty cool, but it took me a while to figure it out. I guess I shouldn't have threw the instructions to the side. And also there's a fatter part and a thinner part, so you have to watch out the way you put them when you put them on. Those are the crossbars that hold the back of it together to make it really sturdy in the back right there. So they screw on right there and they hold it together really good and makes it pretty tight. Alright, now those clips right here, these clips go on the bottom of the 4 legs. And they're there so it don't scratch your floor. There's plastic pieces, and you'll see the top of the legs, they're curved and they're curved around, so you'll know which ones are the top of the legs and which ones are the bottom of the legs that the plastic goes on. So these right here, all they do is they go on like this and snap on. I just did it with my hand. I thought I used the hammer for it last time. Okay, now there's little slots in here. There are little slots that you gotta look into, and that's what they clip onto. They clip into place. The side of the rails clip into place and slide down on those little clips inside of the rails. That's the part number right there, so you could pause it right there to catch the part number if you need the part number. These were bought from Ikea, and like I said, they're very sturdy. We bought 4 of them. One of them is longer than the other ones. See that longer one? That longer one is the front and the back of it. And then the shorter ones right there, the shorter ones are on the side of it. And those all just snap into place. They don't, oh, there's a crossbar in the middle too. So on the top, there's 3 of them. Okay, so they snap into place. See, you put them right in there. It's opened up, and all you do is snap it into place. Put it in there and hit it down. I think at some of these they were so tight I had to use a hammer to hit it down. But there, it's in place like that, and it's locked in place. And when they all lock into place like that, oh, see, I am hitting it down with a hammer. I thought I had to hit it down with a hammer, but I don't just hit it with the hammer. I put a piece of cardboard on it, and then I hit it down with the hammer so you don't scratch the piece itself. See, see, I'm smarter than the average bear right there. Alright, so now that's together really tight. So then, oh, there's my father-in-law. He came in to visit. He's sitting right there on the couch. Uh-oh, it fell apart. What the heck? Nobody heard. Nobody was laughing at me. Okay, so I'm going to put it together again right here. Normally I would just edit that out, but since he's sitting there watching TV, what I did was I still put the whole thing together, and then I muted the video so I could go ahead and still show you how, or give you some idea. If you buy one of these cabinets from Ikea, this is giving you some idea of how to put the shelving unit together. There it is, all together as one. Ta-da-da-da! Okay, so now I have to get the sides, I believe, or you do 2 of those actually. So what piece I got there? Okay, it's the same thing. That's the side piece. That's the shorter pieces. So I'm trying to make a solid square right now is what I'm trying to make on the top part of it. There's the other leg, so it's going to come into 3 legs, although you know you can't have a solid 3-legged stand, so we just got to repeat this a couple times. There's the hooks that it goes into. You push it in place and then you hit it down. Alright, see, you just push it in place, it clips right on. There's no screws or no nothing. You just push it in place and you hit it right down. There's all 4 of them together. Oh, there's only 3 of them. There's the 4th one right there. Like I said, my wife bought 3 or 4 of these, and she puts all the Christmas decorations on them. So this right here is with the hammer, and I get the piece of cardboard. You just got to tap them down a little bit in place to make sure that they don't fall out, because you've seen the first one that I put in place fell right apart. Yeah, that was the big yawn I did as I'm sitting here editing it. I'm trying to see, this was a 12-minute video. We're at 6 minutes right now. Alright, so this is, I believe, the middle piece. Alright, and the middle piece, there's little clips, little legs, little holes, indentions on those middle pieces. And those little indentions, you see there's a little clip right there and a little clip right there. Like a little hole and a little clip at the top. And that's what they hook on right there. They hook right in there. And that's what holds the middle of the shelving unit in place. Ta-da-da-da! Let me see, I think I had trouble getting one of them on. Okay, so I think I finally got this one in place. Let's see what we're grabbing here next. Each box, like I said, one thing comes with so many boxes. So there's the top of it there, and there's little clips and indentions. It holds 130 pounds, or kilograms, pounds. That can't be 287 pounds it holds. I don't know, that was kind of blurry. That'd be pretty sketchy for me, 287 pounds. But it does, I mean, they are pretty sturdy. My wife does have them stacked to the hilt with a lot of the decorations in the attic. All the season's decorations she has on these shelving units. And, I mean, they're perfect size, side by side by side. See, now we got to do the 2nd shelf and the 3rd shelf. But each comes in an individual numbered box. So when you buy the kit, when you see the shelving unit, it each comes in each individual numbered box. So there again, just like before, what you do is you just clip them right on and you hit them down back, front, side to side. And it gets a little easier after you got the first 4 legs together. It does get a little bit easier. And you feel it sturdying up, getting more sturdy. You see my cold weather socks there. You know we live in Chicago over here. So I'm going to hit all these down again with the hammer. And then that's the middle piece again, I believe, right there. See how it got the little holes and indentions and everything? Those are the middle pieces, the middle brackets. And that's what makes the shelves nice and sturdy. For the life of me, I can't even see how I'm doing. Oh, one hooks in from the top and then the other sits in from the bottom. See, one hooks in from the top and the other just sits in from the bottom. I knew those right there were a pain in my butt when I was trying to get one of those on. The rest of them went on actually pretty good. Okay, now there's the crossbars I was telling you about. Those are the crossbars. There's 4 of them. One's the top part of the X, I think, and one's the bottom part. Now those slide into place and lock into place just like the rest of everything. They slide into place and then they lock into place. I can't do it with one hand. I'm going to actually need 2 hands to do this. Try and set up the camera right now so it could hold, and then you put them in there and then you lock them in place and the screw goes in the center and at both ends. There's 3 screws right here. My love, do you remember how much we paid for those shelving units about? Not in the slightest. Okay, I don't remember how they were, but if you go to Ikea and you see them, they are well worth the money. They really weren't that hard. Oh, excuse me. God dang it. They really weren't that hard to put together. But see, now that's the smaller screws. Uh-oh, I said no. I don't know what that was about. You don't do that. There's 2 of them you put together. So put together the second one right here. and then you put all 4 of them together at one time. You see that? Aha, that's why I was waving my finger at you. No, 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 no. You don't put them together right there. With 4 of them together is how you put them together. You know, it's hard, holding the camera as you're trying to put all these screws together right here. And actually, they're Allens. And they give you the Allen key. Look at that. You know, you have about 10 of these laying around if you bought from Ikea before. Now you're going to split it, and then it's going to go to each top and bottom corner of the shelving unit itself to make an X in the back of the shelving unit, and that's what really gives this shelving unit a bunch of support. Don't worry, you just got to listen to me for 2.5 more minutes. How about that? So they screw in right there. Of course, you got your little Allen keys to screw them in. I probably got a pair of pliers somewhere around here. And then that's what actually makes this really nice and sturdy. So it said 287 pounds, so I don't know about 287 pounds, but that's what it looked like it said to me. Okay, there's all the pieces that they came with. So let's see what these little clips are for. Remember I told you, I says, man, what are these for? I didn't know what they go on for. Okay, so they clip onto the side right here, and I believe they screw in. Alright, they clip on there, and then I know they're going to screw in right here, but I forgot what they're for. So let's go ahead and see what these are for. One side's fatter than the other, so you got to realize how you're putting them on. When you fold those in half, one side is fatter than the other. Oh, that's if you're putting them side by side. Check that out. They give you the extra pieces. If you're putting them side by side, you can link them together like that. Okay, so that's what that's for. Let's see what else we got here. Let me see. No, that's for you to hit them down with, so you don't have to use the cardboard that I used. That they gave you those extra pieces to hit them down with, so you don't have to use the cardboard. But I used the cardboard. And there you have it, Bob's your uncle. That is putting together an Ikea shelf. These things are really sturdy, and if you're looking for something to hold your stuff on, check these out at Ikea. I think they're well worth it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like,